go ahead and bring the city council meeting to order. I would like to first ask everyone to stand and join reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Kevin, can you please do roll call?
Jenny Bauer-Schultz.
Here.
Matt Dunner.
Here.
Tyler Fulenkamp. Here. Scott Murray's absent. Abby Wilder.
Here.
Okay. Was everyone given a chance to review the minutes from the previous meeting, which was held on January 2nd? Any additions, deletions, corrections?
Make a motion to accept them as emailed.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We do need to make a matter of record that this meeting was moved and it was advertised as such. We moved it back a week till tonight. We need to make that a matter of record, the advertisement.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. We have a guest here tonight, a member of our Mayor's Youth Council. You want to introduce yourself? I know you've been here before.
I've been at Bravo and haven't seen you.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay. We have the annual ADA review. Jeremy?
This is our annual Americans with Disability Act review, progress review. We're required to do this every year. At the end of the presentation, I just need one of you to make a motion to make it a matter of record. We do get audited from time to time, just to make sure that we're making progress. It is two-sided. Thank goodness for the Community Crossings program. We are required to do 12 handicap ramps per year. You can see that we've done 48 this year. There's 48 that I could come up with. I think probably a few more that we're missing. But so if you turn to the back page, and just to give the new council people a little idea, back in 2011, 2012, NDOT, Department of Justice, required all cities and towns to qualify for grant money, federal aid, community crossing dollars, anything to come up with a transition plan. What the transition plan was it still is, it identifies your strengths and your weaknesses, what barriers, also just discrimination in general, whether it's an employee or whether it's physical barriers. This portion here just strictly deals with handicap ramps, transportation issues. I was appointed back in 2012 as the coordinator for this. So what we do is we basically, I have a software system that identifies every handicap ramp that we have, whether it deals with the building, whether it deals with the street, parking lot, whatever. They're color-coded just like a stoplight, and that's kind of how we prioritize. You can see comparison from back in 16 to where on the reds we're 181, we're all the way down to 69. The reds are the ones that by way, no shape, no form, whatever comply. You never get a handicapped person up on them or off of them. A yellow is something that could be adjusted. In the green ones, you want that green number to keep continuing to grow higher. We've talked the last couple of years, the design manual has changed so much on design on handicap ramps that this year is an audit year on my end, a field audit. So more than likely, when we come back next January, you will not see the yellow portion. The yellow will go on top of the red. I've still showed in the paperwork as we had the yellow section. Because the ones that were yellow, or still are yellow, that was possibly modifiable or no longer modifiable due to all the design changes. These design changes happen every couple of years. We've just been fortunate enough to just kind of leave them alone, and we've just been replacing the old ones. But more than likely, unless you guys have something to say against it, we're probably just going to put that yellow line and add those on the red because they're going to have to be replaced anyway. So just an identifier I came up with that rating system, so it wasn't anything that we were forced to follow. We've had no requests this year. When we do have a request, we have to document all the requests and have the paperwork to do that. And then it just sets a time frame as to how long you have to speak with the person, come back to the board works, and come up with a plan of action to remove that barrier. Proud to say that we've had 0 this year, so we've definitely been going the right direction. Community crossings has helped immensely with that. I know we paid for, just to give you an idea of what those cost, we paid for 8 of them this year, and it's almost $20,000. So they're very expensive.
Yeah.
So we've been taking advantage of the community crossings and other opportunities, sidewalk program and such to take care of these.
Okay. Yeah, good
Any
deal.
questions, concerns?
No, those numbers look good.
Like I said, I just need someone to make a matter record. Kevin will file it, just in his records. I will file it in mine, in case anybody ever comes and asks. Hey, we want to see your progress. Never had to do a progress audit until last year, but this keeps fine with it. We were doing everything that we were supposed to do.
Okay.
Is that, the 20,000, is that the total for all the work we did?
Oh, no. That was just ramps that we did out of my budget. You were, boy, I don't know. Some of those were fairly easy. I bet you were over 100,000 in ramps.
So it sounds like the ones we did are $2,500 a piece.
Yeah, they are. Those were the total reconstruction. Some of these that they did were very minor.
Okay.
Some of the yellow ones that just needed a little bit of here or there, but we're running out of those to do the design changes.
Gotcha. Okay, we have a motion to make this progress report a matter of record.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, same sign. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Kurt, are you discussing the mural?
208 West Monroe, owned by Richmond Silvine, better known as the old Midwest building. Last week Emily came in and talked to us. They want to revitalize this mural. There's not a whole lot of difference. There's some, but not a lot. I figured we needed to run the gamut according to our ordinance. Murals are to be approved by the Building and Zoning Department and the Common Council. Basically what they have changed is the old mural or the existing mural says 150 years old, 1836 to 1986. Flip it, Jeff. They're just going to change it. It says welcome to Decatur, established 1836.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was done for our sesquicentennial back in
Right.
86, so.
12 years, it'll be 200 years old.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just need council's approval. I will call her tomorrow and tell her to go. The same people that did Betsy's Boutique down here, the same one's going to do this.
I'll make a motion to approve the mural. I'll second.
Okay, motion and second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Thanks much.
Thank you.
No, the mural person, just the same person. Okay.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah, a couple things. Just letting council know I retained Crow for a municipal advisor, have for a number of years now, just to help with filings and deadlines. I don't need to make a matter of record, just letting you know. And I'm happy to report we have paid off our 2015 refunding bond. Back in 2013, we took a anticipatory note, knowing we were going to do a project in 15 and then refunded that in 15, so that's, yeah, $3.6 million paid off.
Good.
How's it going upstairs? Good. Learning. Drinking from a fire hose? Some days. That's
Do
all
you
I
have
have.
anything else?
I do not.
Okay. I just want to say one thing to ask everyone to keep Mayor Henry's family in their minds and in their hearts with the loss of his wife this week. I know it's been a rough year with their family with her pancreatic cancer. She lost her battle this week, so just keep them in your thoughts. Anything else from council?
I was going to report the last meeting. The next day I was going to meet with the superintendent of North Adams to discuss how things are going at the school, what the city can do to collaborate even more and help. We had a really good meeting for about 2 hours, actually, talking about some enrollment issues that they're having, what they've identified they can do in marketing the school, and just some good general discussion. So look
Good.
forward to continue working with the school to boost those numbers. A lot of it's economic development related. I mean, we need to keep growing the city. We need more housing. These are things we're working on. It's really a county-wide effort too, as we're stretching out further outside the city limits with new subdivisions and more people equals more kids in the school. That really helps their numbers.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
good
It
discussion.
also helps every business in our community.
Yes. Who need employees.
Right.
Where's that? How's that study coming, Dan? Were you on that board, or
The housing one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually are setting up a meeting for next week. I forget. You know, they sent it to me. They sent out a survey for meeting times. They're working on lining up some developers and architects for this whole riverfront thing. So we have a steering committee of, I forget, maybe 10 people or something. And they're setting up another meeting next week, I think. So yeah, it's moving forward.
Just curious.
Yep. Thank you guys for attending NEO last week.
Thanks for sending us.
I'm sure was a lot of good information there. I'm sure it was a lot at one time.
Yeah.
But that new AIM does a great job with newly elected officials boot camp, and they do a great job with all their classes. But
They really do.
Mary, you sent out an email on the legislative dinner upcoming. Is that,
Send him a pic.
I think it was a council night.
it is.
Something that,
I don't know.
well,
I don't. We went last year.
right, we moved.
Yeah.
I'm really supposed to go, so we may need. It's the second meeting in February, so we do need to discuss that at some point. If anyone
Anyone
would,
move council to go or not.
we're going to need to. If we're going to do that, we need to decide at the next meeting. Yeah, to move it back. But
I would go to that. I think that sounds...
yeah, I'm on AIM's legislative team, so
Okay.
we meet weekly during session right now.
Okay.
So we're seeing all the bills and going through all the bills. So I'm really supposed to be there. So.
Oh, yeah. Great.
We can talk about it, maybe send an email out and see who would be interested in it, if we need to move the meeting back. Although February, that's going to be hard. Is there anything?
Move it even just back a day, I was going to say.
Oh, and we can do that.
Wednesday.
Just as far as notice, we have to,
Yeah.
10 days at least.
Yeah.
So it's scheduled for the 20th, February 20th?
Uh,
That sounds right.
yes. Yes, it's 6:30 on the 20th. We could possibly just move it back a day on a Wednesday night. How about we do that? I'll send out an email to everybody and we'll feel out and see which day. If that Wednesday works, that's when we'll move it back a day.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for bringing that up, Matt. I forgot that we even talked about that. Department heads. Jeremy.
Well, as everyone knows, it's been a cold last couple of weeks. Had a little unfortunate problems with some water mains. Last Sunday till about mid last week, we had 6 different leaks. And that was probably the most times. Employees did very, very well. I'm very proud of them. It's not the right all the time. But we got it done. Winter weather, it's been up and down. Again, I feel that we're very fortunate this morning when we woke up and we had a little ice and so I think we're all grateful for that.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're just doing some little projects here or there as the weather allows.
Yep. Thank you to you and your crews for getting out and fixing those leaks. I'm sure people appreciated having water so fast. Just for the general public, I happened to see a post that said, "Why doesn't the city heat their mains?" The mains don't freeze. It's a 6-inch line that's moving water. There's frost in the ground that moves down, and when it gets down there, the ground gets harder and it moves around and shuffles old lines. And when you have 50 to 75-year-old water mains, sometimes it finds the weakest spot. So, and we have 55 miles of water main. I don't think there's any chance we're going to heat them. So.
And the every problem that we have is all weather related.
Right.
There were regular cracks and blowholes.
Right.
So it's just the ground moving.
Yep. When that ground starts freezing, it just goes down. It's going to adjust those water mains, and if there's a weak spot.
We had so much rain ahead of the cold, and it matters when it got below 0.
Yeah. Yeah. Those guys were out there on some cold days. Kevin G.
We are down to 5 applicants for our hiring process. We're going to do interviews with those 5 this Thursday. I'll bring names to you for
Board of Works.
Board of Works.
Yeah.
That's where we're at on that process.
Special meeting? Executive meeting?
No, we just make a,
So you're short one currently?
It has to be a special meeting.
oh, that would be,
No.
Yeah. And how many days do you need for that?
$80.
48 hours, okay. Are you planning on Board of Works doing another round of interviews, or are you just going to bring us a recommendation?
Probably interview for Board of Works.
Okay.
Assuming
If we do that, we do have to advertise for a special meeting. I guess it was an executive meeting, right? Because it's not open to the public for interviews with personnel.
And personnel, it would be an executive session,
Right.
but,
And that needs 48 hours?
yeah.
So we'd have to advertise it 48 hours notice. Okay. Jeff?
nothing. Huh?
Kurt? Carrie?
The aeration equipment has arrived and is way inside the warm barn, and we'll start putting it together.
Okay, like one big puzzle, huh? Aaron? Josh? Okay. Anything from public? Anybody? No? Alright. Okay, I already asked council anything else? Any motion to pay the claims?
Quick one. Motion to pay the claims.
Second. Motion and second to pay the claims, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
And a motion to adjourn.
A second?
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.